J.K. Rowling once said, "Family is like a life jacket in the stormy sea of life." Life isn't always easy, it rarely is. And at times it'll seem like family is the only one who truly has your back. They're always going to be there for you no matter what. Someone who's always had my back is my sister Brooklyn. From when I was a kid, she would take the time to listen to me ramble, to today, she still takes the time to listen to me ramble. I got so lucky to have her as my best friend. Today I'll be talking about how she impacted my life. More specifically, how she basically helped raise me, how she's always cared for me, and how she's been my role model. My sister has been a vital person in me growing up. She's helped me every step of the way to be where I am now. Growing up, it wasn't the easiest because our parents were always working. It was either our mom who was working the day shifts, or it was our dad who wouldn't get home until like 10 p.m. at night. So my sister got a huge role when it came time to taking care of me. But she always made sure to do what was needed. She made sure I was fed, which meant some nights we had some unique dinners, for sure. She always made sure I was safe, that anything was happening, we were together and no one was going to hurt us. And she always made sure that I had someone, because with parents being gone a lot, it gets lonely. So it was important that we had each other in those times. She did as good as she possibly could at that age. I couldn't have asked her to do any better than what she did. It was tough though, especially because of our age difference. There's 7 years between us. She's 23 now and I'm 15. It's not that big, but for us it really caused some controversy. It was like a constant battle between us. We fought over the stupidest things. Like, looking back, it's crazy. I would always see her as being mean, and she'd always see me as being a brat. So obviously that's not right. I'm nice, but sometimes though she was actually mean. One time our parents were working, and she was supposed to be babysitting me, but her friend Kaylee was over, and instead of babysitting me, they locked me in my parents' closet and told me if I were to come out, there was an intruder waiting to attack both of us. So, like the good little sister that I am, I stayed in there. Now, as you can see, everything she's done has had a good impact on me. But now, although that was a little mean of her, I know that mostly everything she does, she was doing to make sure I'm okay. Now, after going through this for so many years, it eventually got better. It did take a while though, it sure did not happen overnight. We started getting along like never before. I think with getting older and maturing, for both of us, it really had a factor into our relationship. We could actually talk to each other and listen instead of just closing each other out and not paying attention to what we're saying. It was like a magical switch that one day just turned on. We learned a lot about each other. She learned a lot about me, and I got to learn a lot about her, finally being able to talk to each other. It's crazy to look back and see how much we've changed, from fighting about the stupidest things to now being able to talk to each other about everything. She's my best friend, and she did more for me than I could ever ask for. Through all of this, she's been my role model, especially from when I was a little kid to even now. From when she started doing art, she paints these beautiful pictures on canvases, and I wanted to be just like her. So I picked up drawing, and I've been doing it ever since. Now, whenever I finish something, she's like my hype man, and she tells me I'm doing good, and it's awesome. Honestly, she's the reason I'm still doing art. And with school, she was an amazing student. She was in nearly every AP class. I'm pretty sure, finished every math class they had. She was in NHS, anything like that, you name it, she was in it. I want to be just like her. I try and do good in school, but it's kind of hard being as good as her. And with work, she has amazing work ethic. She always sets a goal and tries to accomplish it. Trying to be like her, it's pretty big shoes to fill, but I'm trying. I don't think she realizes that everything she's done, I look up to. My sister has been a vital person in me growing up. She's helped me every step of the way to be where I am now. From when I was a kid to now graduating in a few years, which is so scary to think about. I know she's going to be there for me no matter what. She helped raise me. She taught me important things that our parents couldn't while they were working, and how she's cared for me through all of this. She always made sure I was safe, and she loved me undeniably. Now I can look back on it all and realize how much of a role model she's been to me. I'm being at this point where I can look back and take it all in and recognize the importance she's had on my life. I can't picture a life without her in it. My sister is someone I know I can go to. She's given me nothing but love, care, a little pain here and there, but overall she's been my best friend, and I wouldn't trade that for anything in the